Good afternoon and welcome to Kilson Street 95, brought to you by Suavecito Pomade. Kilson Street 95, like Windows 95, but we never crash. This week, all the way from Los Angeles, Baleen. Take it away, guys. Great job, guys. You crushed it like 4th of July. We'll be right back. Kilson Street 95 is about to reboot. Stay tuned. welcome back. That was a great commercial. Props to whoever wrote and directed and filmed that. That person's a genius. Did I write it? Was it one I wrote? Anyway, welcome back to Kilson Street 95, the greatest in musical operating systems. Back again is Baleen from Los Angeles. So guys, I'm under a contractual obligation to ask names and ages.
And ages? My name is Sean. I'm 34.
Christopher, also 34.
Very great answers. Glad you guys didn't plead the fifth. Have to ask, you guys have a great sound. It's very raw. It's very high energy. You rock the room. I have to ask you, who are your musical influences?
Musical influences, man, it's all over the place.
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan. I mean, the Minutemen, Sun Ra.
Megadeth?
Megadeth too? Yeah.
Mid-period Megadeth.
Yeah.
Mid-period. Okay, I got to ask you guys. Top, not too hard of a question,
Okay.
top 14 Megadeth albums of all time.
14. Whew. Man.
I know there's like different eras, different genres within the Megadeth canon. It's not an easy question. I'm kind of like an in-depth interviewer right here.
That's
like,
true. Yeah, you're asking the
I'm like the
important
Walter
questions.
Cronkite of
That's right.
Kilson
Of
Street
Dave
News
Mustaine.
right now.
Of Megadeth. Yeah.
I did my research on the subreddits, and I know you guys are into Megadeth, so I had to ask this question.
It's good that you've done your homework.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you're leading with these these things that apply particularly to us. I'm gonna lead with P sells, but who's buying?
All right.
And I'm gonna hand it off to Chris over here.
Sean, that's a terrible answer. I'm sorry.
It's the only answer
No,
that
that's
I
a
have.
terrible answer. I just get flashbacks of Kurt Loder being smug and wearing like Hawaiian shirts with too many buttons unbuttoned, and I dislike it.
Man.
Is Kurt Loder still around? And if he's not, MTV, are you hiring?
Yeah.
I prefer
And
the
if you
downtown
are
Julie
listening,
Brown.
we love Kurt Loder. Don't flag this radio station, please. Yeah.
We've been flagged by Google, and we're flagged by MTV. Fuck them.
Yeah. But by Kurt Loder
specifically.
you guys want to be endorsed by Kurt Loder,
I mean,
not,
look,
not flagged. I mean, he doesn't work
We
for MTV
love
anymore.
Kurt Loder. He's great. We're just joshing you. Anyway, Megadeth.
Let's be real. Kurt Loder definitely has a Google alert out for his own name. True or false?
All right. Yeah.
Like, there's no
and
way
the
he doesn't.
RSS feed?
Yeah,
Is
there's
that
no
still
way.
around?
He gets all Kurt Loder news all the time.
But who is
You
that
think-
guy on like the 120 minutes at 3 a.m.?
Matt Pinfield?
That's another great host.
See,
He's one of my idols.
This is why we couldn't have lied about our age.
Yeah.
Because as soon as we launched into the interview, it would have given it away.
With Matt Pinfield references?
Yeah.
All the kids out there is like, what's MTV?
Yeah.
And we're like, well,
We were talking
Who's
about
Megadeth?
GeoCities earlier, man. Like, yeah.
Geo website?
GeoCities, man. Yeah. Sunfire.
Or I have to ask, how did you guys form as a band?
So, I had this band going on in a different incarnation when I was still living in Houston.
All right.
Came here to Los Angeles and kind of had a not a revolving door of musicians. I mean, there were a few guys that actually did like stick it out for a while, but eventually, they moved on to do other things, and this project kind of took a hiatus. And eventually, I wanted to get this band off the ground again, and I put an ad out, and Chris answered the ad. And
Hells yeah.
the rest-
Craigslist or
the rest
Reddit?
was history.
Or,
I think it was either on Craigslist or on
think it was
Facebook,
Facebook.
maybe. It might have been on Facebook, yeah.
nice.
But
Because we our bands played together. Was that a Food Not Bombs benefit?
it was a Food
that
Not
what it
Bombs
was?
benefit, yeah, in Koreatown.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. I went to the other one, the more bombs, less food. It's a joke.
We didn't play that one. This, but yeah, so yeah, it ended up working out between the two of us, and since then we've recorded a 6-song EP, and we're going on our second tour at the end of September. So, yeah.
All right. So for the folks that are watching at home, you just watched the video in the garage. It was really fucking intense. Like, it was amazing. Like, what led you to like this sound? They're like so raw and in your face. Like, how did it form? How did you two guys like say like, or not, maybe not decide, but like, how did it like coalesce together? Like, you're like, yeah, this is it.
Well, to be honest, it did kind of happen organically.
Okay.
I had other musicians playing in this band. Initially, my plan was to have actually a full band.
Yeah.
2 guitar players,
Horn
a
section.
singer. Yeah, I mean,
3
you know,
background
like
singers.
just a whole auxiliary of musicians.
All right.
You know,
Like polyphonic spree?
you know, something like that, but with you
8
know
less
a
members.
lot noisier.
Polyphonic spree, if you're out there, I love your version of Lithium. That wasn't a crack you used, just we're being blithe. All right, sorry.
Yeah,
That's another dated reference.
The singer is from Texas as well, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, he is. So shout out to him. But essentially, I when I first started this band, I had the idea of it being like, you know, multiple instruments, a front man. I had no plans of singing, and basically through the process of elimination, it just whittled down to like, well, if I'm playing bass, I can still handle like the melodic side of it. And then I met Chris, and he could handle the rhythmic side of it. And it ended up being like a working situation. And since then, it's been working. So,
Where can the fans at home find your music, and how can they find out what shows you're going to play in the near future? Like, how can they get a hold of you, find out more? Like, what social media, what website would you like to promote?
we're on every social media except Twitter, right?
That's true.
We should make that jump at some point.
Yes. The kids are on Twitter.
Yeah,
We should
man.
engage with them.
The president is on Twitter.
Exactly.
True. That is
yeah.
true.
So the easiest social media platform to find us on is Instagram. It's just Baleen with underscores on either side. So
Bazine, how'd you guys get the name? How'd you come upon it?
well, we're into just single word names.
We're into whales.
And yeah,
Like-
dude, a whale is my favorite animal. There's that too.
Because I've had 1 or 2 beers. I almost said Bazinga.
I heard that.
The
I heard
first
that.
time.
Like, yeah.
So, no, what's the name of that show? Third Rock from the Sun?
No references to that show.
No,
I'll say that.
No, the
Laverne and Shirley.
Big
Scrubs.
Bang Theory, which is a lie.
How I Met Your Mother.
God created the earth in 7 days. Anyway,
No, so I picked the name because it was again like just a single word name, and I like whales,
all right.
and and as well, I liked the idea of Baleen being a substance that filters out massive amounts of, like baleen whales, they filter out water through their baleen. And with that, they consume, tons and tons of little tiny microscopic shrimp. So the symbolism of that really, I was like, yeah, man, just filtering through like tons and tons of crap to get that really just that precious little concentration of, the sustenance,
So, more like serious note. I'll try and sober up for this question.
Me too. Okay.
I saw on the Instagram feed you have some friends in Houston that need some help. I don't know if you want to say that, give the info for the people at home if they want to donate.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that brief. Because if you find us on Instagram, again, it's just the word Baleen with underscores on either side, and you'll see our. If you guys want to pan up to that sticker right up there, anything that you find us on social media is going to have that logo on it. And the link to the website where you can make donations is right there in our Instagram profile. But I'm from Houston, and
Your friends are in Houston, and
Yeah.
they lost their instruments.
yeah, they did lose their instruments. I mean, that said, that's just like one. You know, those are two people that
Yeah.
that have lost everything. There's countless individuals throughout the city, and not just throughout the city, but throughout the outskirts of the city, whose houses have been flooded out. They've lost their vehicles, all of their personal belongings, things like that. So when this interview is posted, hopefully I'm going to give you guys some links to some organizations.
Hopefully, maybe post a link on the screen, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully so. But yeah, it's no joke, like what's going on over there.
Right.
So
Very last question. You guys have been great. I love the performance. You guys are a great interview. And the stuff in between the songs. I don't know if there's any video of it, but check it out if it does exist. Last question. Last word. What's the one great idea or thought or emotion you want people at home to leave with from this interview? Like, what's your final word? No pressure.
final word. Give Word of the Jive.
Word of the drive? I second it.
All right, folks. This has been Kilson Street 95. Better than Windows 95. No dial-up. Remember to subscribe, like, share, donate. God bless you, and join us next time.
You've got mail.
Lauren Michaels doesn't exist. Welcome back with Kilson Street 95. Once again, with the song Nurse Navigator, Baleen.
1094 in a bad place. I'm 94 in a bad place. 1094 in a bad place. I'm 94 in a bad place. 1094 in a bad place. I'm 94 in a bad place.